Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lizzie, and today I'm going to be ranking some anime characters. So specifically from the anime Demon Slayer. And as you see here, I pulled up tiermaker.com, and I'm going to be using tiermaker to rank all the characters from the show, or at least the main characters. From the anime, I have not read the manga, / I'm not up to date on that, so I've only seen season 1 of Demon Slayer, which I thought was pretty good. And so we're just ranking these characters they have out here on the tier list, which pretty much are like the only characters that get any line / screen time / characters you need to worry about. Clearly not every character that ever shows up in the show is on this list, but most of the main ones are. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And so how I'm going to do it is obviously like S is the best rank, D is the lowest rank. But I am planning to also like rank them by like row as well. So the character that, let's say, gets put here in this first space next to the S tier would be the like best character I think in the show. And same for is like if they're in the row D, and let's say there's like 2 characters here, the character that's closest over to the right side here would be what I would consider the worst character from the show. So we're going to go ahead and get started with each character. So I'm going to kind of work my way from like the least prominent characters to the most prominent characters. I think that would make the most sense here. So right away, let's go ahead and start with this guy. Why not? We'll start with this guy. What is his name? I have to look up their names, and I'm not going to say their names correctly, so it's all good. Okay, this guy is one of the captains or whatever, and his name is Uzu Tengen. Yes, and he's the sound Hashira. So this guy, I mean, he didn't really get much screen time. We don't really know a lot about him other than his power type. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to put him super low or super high. He can just go in the B tier for right now. His character design looks kind of interesting. I think he's okay in the B tier. I guess we'll find out in the next season if I still think that. But right now, B tier seems okay for him. So moving on to another member of the Hashira, another Hashira. That would be Shinazugawa Sanshimi. God, I hope I'm just like totally butchering these names. This guy was like the guy that really hated Nezuko because he just hates demons, and we get that, whatever. But he was like all for just like killing her them and there in the plot of the story. So I mean, obviously that doesn't give us a good start off because we all love Nezuko. So, but I think basically it seems like his character is going to end up just absolutely protecting the crap out of her. So, some more interesting development there, but, he kind of looks like a crazy psycho. I will say that, like, it just, I don't know, but he also gives off like that Bakugo vibes, and I kind of like Bakugo. So, I'm going to put him in the B tier as well, but I'm going to put him in front of the other guy. So, B tier right now. Alrighty. Okay, the next Hashira we're going to review is Himejima Gyome. So this guy, I don't like this guy at all. Like, he is definitely going to D tier. Why? Because, like, literally, well, he doesn't, like, really do much yet, so it's like, you're like, well, how can you just hate somebody right off the bat? But, like, the fact that he's just, like, crying all the time, I don't like characters like that. Spoiler alert. But I don't like characters that are crying all the time. They bother me. And this guy just literally leaks tears seemingly the entire time, even when he's being an asshole. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't like it. His character design's kind of weird. In that sense, he doesn't have I don't know. I don't know. I don't like him. So he's going the D tier for sure. Right. Next Hashira we're going to review is Rengoku Kyojiro. So Rengoku here, he is the fire Hashira, and probably going to be he's probably going to be Tanjiro's like new teacher after this, because basically Tanjiro's starting to use fire, and he's our fire guy. So, right now he just kind of seems like the go-getter, the kind of like teacher's pet almost. Like, I'm just gonna be good guy, but he just seems like he has a smile plastered on his face the entire time. So kind of weird. Yeah, I could see him being a badass character. I do like his hairstyle. It's pretty cool. I do like that about him. So I think, he's going to be interesting. I don't know. I mean, like, I have a lot of him in the B tier right now, which seems fair. I would definitely rank him higher than this guy. Do I think he's A tier material? I mean, those eyebrows are pretty cool, but we're going to go ahead and just stick him in the B tier, but top the B tier right now. I'm being really picky. That's just, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Next Hashira we're going to look at is Iguro Obatani. So, this guy's the snake dude. He's got a really interesting, I like that he has, like, the snake scarf and the mismatched eyes. Like, okay, this guy's kind of cool looking. So I do like that about him. He doesn't, again, get a lot of, like, time put into his character for this season, but I think he's going to be kind of interesting. I hope he's not just, like, an Orochimaru duplicate. But gosh, I feel bad putting them all in the B tier, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put him in the B tier, but below what is his name again? Rengoku. God, I am like so bad. I'm going to put him right below Rengoku. And then the next, oh God, how many more of these Hashira do we have? Okay, we have Kanroji Mitsuri. She's the cute girl with love power. I mean, she's cute. I'll take that. She's got nice plot, but I don't know. Like, overall as a character so far, really giving off weak vibes. I mean, watch out, she'll come out and like be the badass of them all. I don't know. Like, I really don't want to put her below the rest of these because, again, I think that she would go, like, here for me. I guess most of the Hashira are going to be B-class, except for this guy. I just don't like him. Sorry. He was not cool to me. Okay, and I think we're almost done. Next, we're going to do Tokito Muchiro. Tokito Muchiro. So we're going to do next. I'm sorry, Japanese people. I'm not Japanese. He is the mist one. I like him. I like that he looks feminine, but is a guy. I think I like tropes like that. I think they're funny. And then he seems to be the quiet, aloof type. I think it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to say I think he's more interesting than Ranguko. Like, I think he just seems like a more interesting character. So, I don't know. Do I put him the highest B or if he's first A? I think he'll go first A. I do like him. I think he's going to be interesting. And we're wrapping up the Hashira. We have 2 left, and they're the 2 ones that get the most time. So we'll do Kocho Shinobu next. So she is the butterfly princess. She's really pretty, pretty badass, and like snarky. Which is like a funny combo. I like her a lot as a character. Do I think she's S-class material? That is, I mean, she's got a really cool power. It just like looks so pretty when she, does a form and like the butterflies come out. And I don't know. I like her snarkiness too. Like, I just think that adds to her character so much and makes her stick out from like other characters who would, play that part and just be like, oh, I'm the pleasant, like, girl. No, she's like the, I'm gonna, like, make fun of your family and kill you from the inside. So I think she does deserve to be S-class, honestly. I think she does deserve. So she's our first S-class. I mean, like, it's hard to say no to her face. Sorry. All right, the last Hashira, and kind of saving the best for last. No spoilers, but Tomika Jiyu is kind of, I think, the best out of the Hashira so far. Yes, he's had like probably the most character screen time of them all. And And I feel like most people fangirl over him anyway, but how can you not, okay? He's just like, he's got a heart of gold underneath his cold, like, demeanor. And he's like, I want to save Nezuko because I actually think these demons can be saved. I don't know. So I, like, love him. I love his powers. I like his outfit. Everything about him. His personality, perfect. So he's going to go S tier as well. And he's going to go in front of Kocho. All right, so that's all the Hashira. Who else? Who should we do next? Let's do Let's do some of the former Hashira that we have. So we'll do his name is Kuwajima Jigoro Kumajima. This guy, he taught this guy taught Zenitsu. So he didn't get a lot of screen time. He's just an old guy who for some reason really believes in Zenitsu and was trying to get him to find his inner powers or whatever. So I mean, like, he's fine, but like nothing about him strikes me. He just looks like another old anime character, you know. I don't know if he'll get a lot more screen time, maybe if they do more background stuff on Zenitsu than they already have, but you know, I'm gonna put him in the C class. I don't hate him, but I don't really like him that much. So all right, the other former Hashira is the guy who taught Tanjiro, and that would be Uro Kodaiki Sakonji. That guy. Sorry, Japanese people. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he was pretty dope. I liked him. You know, he helped Tanjiro out. He helped Nezuko out. Like, he's cool in my books. You know what I mean? As far as like his powers go, like, I'm sure he's pretty good. Like, obviously, he was a former Hashira. He knows his water stuff well. He taught Tomika. So, you know he's good. Where would I put him in this list? I mean, do I think he's like A class material? Like, I don't know. I don't really know that I care about him like coming back onto the scene. I mean, I'm sure he will. He could have badass fights. I could like that. Yeah. I think I will put him ahead of what is his name? Ranjaku, the fire guy. Rengoku. He's basically Goku, but fire. Okay. Rengoku. I'm going to put him top B class right now, okay? I think he pretty cool. He did good job. He did good work. And that's all the former Hashira that are on this list that they have here. They didn't get the butterfly flower princess one in there. Let's see. Who else do we have going on? We have the guy that makes the swords. What is his name? Oh, do they have him on here? They don't even have him on here. I don't even know this guy's name. Okay, let me figure that out. Oh, here he is. Okay. His name is Hageneska Hotaru. So we'll just call him Hotaru. So this guy made swords for the Demon Slayers. I believe he made both or all three Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu swords. And it was funny when, of course, Inosuke destroyed them, and he was like all freaking out. But again, I don't love this character. I don't hate him. He's funny. I mean, making swords is cool, but like shooting lightning is probably cooler. So I'm gonna put him C class underneath Gramps here. And yeah, so next characters we'll do are the two students that were killed off, unfortunately, before we got to meet them. That would be Makomo and Sabito. So they're cute. So I like these. I mean, they barely say any lines in the show, but they're really cute. And like Makomo's character design is adorable. Like, she just looks cute, and like I like them together. I just like them. I'm like, they're adorable. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunate that they didn't make it. So obviously they weren't strong enough. But I think that they just, like, the moment you realize they're they're not. They're like, oh shit. You know, so I kind of want to put them in here, and I think Mokumo is a little cuter than Sabito, but so I'm gonna put her ahead of him in the A tier, but I like them a lot. Okay, and next we'll do this one guy. What's his name? Oh, here we go. Shinazugawa. Yeah, we'll do Shinazugawa next. He is this guy with the scar in his face. So, he, you know, made it to become a demon slayer, just like Tanjiro and the gang. But he's like the one that they really haven't interacted with super much yet. So we don't know a lot about him. He kind of comes off as being like very standoffish, but I don't know if that's like what he's actually thinking or if that's just what his demeanor looks like. I don't know, but he's kind of seems pissed all the time. So again, I don't like him, don't hate him. I don't really know what he does, so it's not like I feel like, I don't know, I don't think I could put him above Gramps at this moment, because I'm like, you know, Gramps does like some good work, but like, so I think I'm gonna put him like C class and like in between these guys. I'm sure that will change by the time the next season comes out, because I'm sure we'll get more screen time of him, but at this point in time, don't really care for him. He's just fine. Yeah, and then Murata. Huh. I don't really, I'm trying to remember him. Was he the one? No, he's not that one. Murata. Let me look up. I'm gonna have to look up Murata really quick. Sorry, I don't remember this character. Demon Slayer. Well, that should tell you a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. It's coming back now. So yeah, he was like the one member of the Demon Slayer corps that when they sent in, you know, for that whole spider clan, like he ended up surviving, even though most of them died. So, you know, that was cool of him. I don't really remember him like being really amazing or anything, and clearly I kind of forgot who he is, so I think he should probably go to C class, and I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and put him above the sword guy just because. Yeah. Alright, so next we're going to do from the Butterfly Mansion, Kanzaki Aoi. And she is like in training to be a demon. Like, I don't remember if she actually wants to be a demon slayer now that I think about it, or if she just like trains at the Butterfly Mansion and like helps them out. But she, you know, helps train Tanjiro and the gang. She's kind of feisty. She's really cute. I think she deserves to be at least a B class. I don't know though that I would put her much higher than maybe. Yeah, she's kind of like, well, but she's got bigger tits. I'm just kidding. This is a child. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll put her B tier, and I'll put her like below Butterfly Girl. I mean, you know, she got obviously a lot more character screen time and was very cute and all that, but I don't know, you know, she just didn't really like stick out to me as being that cool of a character, that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to like pay attention to what she's doing. Okay, cool. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Got some other characters left, so let's see. Getting into some of the demons. Let's start with Yushiro. So he is the guy that is basically Tameyo's bitch. He like absolutely adores her. And he's kind of cute in his own way and his stuff. So I like his character a lot. I think he deserves to be A class with his, you know, just quirkiness. And, you know, I'm excited to see where he goes from this. Where along the A class, I mean, do I put him above the dead people? No, he deserves to be above the dead people. Do I think he's higher than the wind guy? Or sorry, he's the mist guy. I mean, he definitely got more character. I thought he got like a lot of comic relief. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him at the top of the A tier right now. So he made A tier, good for him. Then the next character we're gonna do obviously is Tameyo, and I like her a lot. Like, I think she's really cool. I think she definitely deserves to be A class. just because like of her, storyline, like the fact that she is a demon trying to figure out how to cure demons, and she's just, putting all her time and energy into doing that. And I don't know, that's just like an interesting premise for me. I want to like know more about her as a character and all that. I don't think I could rank her higher than Kocho, just because Kocho's pretty badass. And I mean, like, she's badass, but like in a different way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her bottom of the S tier right now, but I do like her character a lot. So yeah, we're finally getting to the villain, Kabutsuji Muzen, and I think he is intriguing. I don't hate him. I mean, obviously, yeah, he killed Tanjiro's whole family and turned Nezuko into a demon, and he's basically been the main villain for everything. He's basically like another Naraku from like Inuyasha. This is him. And Naraku, you come to like hate his guts at the end, but I don't hate this guy's guts yet. And I think it's just because like we've probably only scratched the surface on everything he's kind of done and kind of like the asshole that he is. But I think he's like, I don't know, he's definitely cunning. I like how smart he is. And yeah. So, I mean, as a villain, I think he's decent. I think he's got a lot of potential. So we'll see where that goes. I think he does deserve to be A class, but obviously the cuteness of dead people is going to rule over him. So I'm going to put him at the bottom of the A tier. Yay, dead people. Yay, dead children. Okay, so now we're getting into the nitty gritty, kind of like their main cast. So we do have Tsuyuri Kaneko. So Kaneko, she does get character backstory, a little bit of development. She's training under the butterfly mistress, so she's got the pretty powers, and she's kind of playing the like void of emotions and personality character, which is fine. And like she does have like a nice sob story to go along with her character, which, I don't know, like, I am okay with her, I guess, you know what I mean? I kind of thought it was, like, super, I don't know, I don't like a whole character's development being on the fact of them, like, falling in love with somebody. Like, I want to have a little bit more backbone to that, like, the fact that they were like, oh, once you meet the right guy, your whole life will change or whatever. And she's like, oh my God, it's Tanjiro. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just like, I need you to like have a little bit more of a backbone. That's kind of why I like Ochiko from My Hero a little bit more, because yeah, like she likes Deku and kind of like fell for him, and that did push her in a way, but like it's not the only thing that pushes her forward, and she doesn't let that. So I definitely admire that in a character. It makes them a little bit more three-dimensional versus like duty, so I like that. So I mean, she didn't really like stick out to me as like super great, but like I definitely would put her higher than because she is pretty cute. So I'm gonna put her like top of the B tier. She can be top of the B tier right now. Might change, maybe she'll become amazing over the second season, who knows, it's happened before. Okay, we're at the main four, so we're gonna start with Agatsuma Zenjutsu. And I don't know if this is going to be a surprise to anyone, what I said earlier about the crying characters, but I hate characters that cry all the time. They're just so annoying. Like, so annoying. And, like, I can bear it to a point where it's like, okay, you know that they're going to, like, have improvement and what that. And yeah, he gets some improvement, but, like, there's literally an episode or two that he's just like nonstop crying the whole time he's on screen. I'm like, fucking just shut up and like beat this demon, or just get knocked out so you can beat the demon, because clearly you need to be unconscious for you to be badass. That is the only saving grace, is that his power looks really cool when he's like, unconscious. So as far as the character goes, I'm not a big fan of him. Like, honestly, kind of want to put him in T tier because of the crying. I don't know. Can I put him that far down? But the power is badass, so maybe it can be redeemed a little bit. I guess I can put him above the sword guy. but the sword guy annoyed me even less than him. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick him. Yeah, he's definitely going in the C tier. I guess he can go above groups. Can he be top of the C tier? All right, fine. He looks really cool using his powers. I'll give him that. He can be top of C tier. He better like get some badass character development here real soon, or else I'm gonna be like super fed up with him. Because yeah, he definitely drug out a lot, but he's gonna be top C tier. Okay, next we'll do Hashibira Inosuke. I like didn't think I was gonna like him as a character first, but I love him. I love Inosuke. He is just like definitely not my typical like character type. Like I feel like Tomika is like my usual, like I like the badass, cool, like mysterious guy. But Inosuke is like he's just like super like dorky ballsy, almost like a Naruto way. He just throws himself into situations, but like he's also like adorable too, because he kind of just doesn't know how to interact with people that well, so he like doesn't understand like feeling emotions, and it's like adorable in like an innocent way. And then just like the fact that he's beautiful underneath his pig like mask makes it even better. And just like, I don't know, kind of how like monkey brained he is, to use that terminology. So I really like him as a character. I'm super excited to see where this goes and kind of like his backstory. They started to like dip their toes into it a little bit, but not a lot. So he's definitely gonna be S tier. And honestly, I'm gonna put him above Tomika. I'm gonna do it. I like Tomika, but I like Inosuke just a little bit more. It's kind of surprising. All right, so then we're going to do Nezuko, because I guess we should do Tanjiro last. So Nezuko, Nezuko Kamado is fucking so cute. Like, she is, like, the definition of we need to protect this angel. Like, everything about her, everything she's done, so cute. When she tries to save Tanjiro and she like sees other people as her family, and she's so cute, and she like fits in the little box, and then she gets small, and then she gets big, and like the fact that she's also like starting to develop some badass powers, I'm like, oh, this is too much, I can't take it. So she is like top tier, definitely S tier. I have to put her above Inosuke. She's just like fucking, she's there, man. She's S tier. She's there. Okay, and then our last boy, Tanjiro Kamado. He is our main boy. Where will he fall? I like Tanjiro as a protagonist because I feel like he's a little refreshing. A lot of times you see like the Naruto, the One Piece, the Hunter x Hunter main character, where they're kind of just like, woo, and like super happy-go-lucky, and they just kind of throw themselves into shit. And yeah, they have like baggage and they go into it, but like, they kind of start off like stupid. And you're like, okay. But Tanjiro definitely doesn't give off that vibe. Definitely not right away. And like, yeah, he was a little bit more of like a cry-ish baby at the beginning, but it wasn't like unwarranted. Like, I mean, his whole family got massacred, and like his sister was turned into a demon, and somebody was trying to kill her, and like that's his last family member. And like that first episode that like they like got me. I was like, damn, they got me. Like, I was about to cry. I was like, this never happens. And then just like him growing to become, the demon slayer that he is now, like being able to come to terms with having to kill even if they're demons, and then just like trying his best to feel that sympathy towards them, because he's like, well, my sister is a demon, and but it's yeah, like he's definitely a main character that I can tolerate and that I actually like. So that's like a rarity for me. And most of the time, like the most main character of, or like the top main character of like a shonen anime is not like one of my favorite characters. They're usually like getting lower on the list. Like, I don't really like Naruto. I've never liked Naruto. He's just not like, he's like swallowable enough to get through like the show. You know what I mean? And he has like his moments where you're like, oh, that's cool, like, oh, that's awesome scene, or like funny, whatever. I'm not trying to bash on Naruto, but it's just like a good example for me. But it's not he's not the only one. Like Gon is the same way. Like I'm like, okay, Gon's okay, like he's fine. He's not my favorite character from the show by far, but you know, like I can handle him. But like Tanjiro I like, so I'm definitely gonna put him in the A tier, but I think I'm gonna put him below Tomika but above Kocho, because I don't know, I like his style and stuff more than hers a little bit. And even though she's snarky, I just like think his purity is more precious. I don't know. So this is the final rankings for my Demon Slayer characters. So yeah, Nezuko came out top. And I don't know if that's a surprise to anybody, but yeah, I think she's the best character in the show so far, just based on the fact that she's fucking adorable, also has badass powers, and just is like, just fucking adorable. Like I can't express it enough. Inosuke second, because I was surprised how much I liked him, and his just like nature about the show, just being kind of a dumbass, but also like just trying to come to terms with feelings. I don't know. And then Tomika has got to be in this class. We got Tanjiro up there. We got Kochoko and Tamayo. And then A tier, we start out with Yushiro, and then we get into the mist guy, Tokito, and then we got the two dead children, Makomo and Sabito, and then our main villain after that, Muzen. So those are the A tier. Then our B tier starts out with Kanao. Yeah, starts out with Kanao. Then Urokodaki, Tanjiro's teacher. And then Rengoku. I'm going to know his name now. And then our snake guy, Irgo. The part girl, Kanroji. And then Aoi, Shinguzawa. And then Uzui. And then bringing into the C tier, we got Zenzetsu's teacher, Shinazugawa. And then Murata, who I forgot about, and then the sword making guy, and lastly the only guy in D tier, the crying guy, Gyome Himejima. So yeah, sorry, he's the only guy that ended up in the D tier, but what can you do? That is my ranking of the Demon Slayer characters. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on my ranking, as well as, if there are any changes you would make and why. You could also, go here on the tier maker and do this for yourself. I'll link it in the description below so you can check that out. And then definitely like this video and subscribe to my channel to support it. Follow me on my Twitter, follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok now. I do make some TikToks, most of them are anime related, so I like that kind of stuff. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your night.